Well, on the flip side of that, young player coming in to live, Eugenio Chacarra, came out in the media last week, some negative comments about his experience on
Yeah,
live. What did you make seeing that? Obviously, I'm sure you've
yeah,
come across Eugenio.
yeah. I've played with him a couple of times. Obviously, he's a very good player. Yeah, I think yeah, it's a shame that he's got to come out and say those things. Obviously he's a little upset that no one picked him up. But I guess if he's certainly got the talent to finish in the top 24. So in that respect, he's only got himself to blame that he didn't. If you play well enough in this game, it takes care of itself. So when it all boils down to no one picked him up or should have picked him up, whatever. He didn't play well enough to keep his spot. Um, that might sound a little harsh, but that's the truth. If you finish in top 24, you are guaranteed. And just like I have to every single year, you have to earn your place. For people that don't have multi-year deals, and if he'd have played well enough, he would be playing live. So yeah, I think whether he's burnt any bridges by what he has said in the press over the last couple of weeks remains to be seen. But uh, yeah, I think a few of the comments that he's come out and said is probably a little naive on his part. But sometimes, obviously, I understand he's frustrated, and maybe sometimes that's not the best time to be talking to the press, because you might say something that maybe down the line you might regret. But you know that's on him. But I've never had any issues with him, and I'm sure if I see him in the future, which I'm sure I will, I'll always shake his hand and ask how he's doing and what have you. But whether we see him on live again in the future remains to be seen.